Okay, folks. Remember I mentioned a piece of chaga? I said I was going to try and see what I could do using it as a hearth board for a bowdrill. Well, that time has come. So I prepped it by notching it and doing a little burn in for the cradle for the spindle. And that's where your heat's generated. And then your powder that you create hopefully falls down through the channel. That's where your ember is created. So my concerns are, number one, is the chaga going to be more dense than my spindle? If that's the case, my spindle is going to break down and not the chaga. And the other concern I have, or that's really not going to be a concern, but am I going to ignite the chaga hearth board before I ignite any of the powder that comes down below? That's not necessarily a bad thing, because I still get an ember one way or the other. So we'll place that there. For my bearing block, I'm going to use a piece of wood that I inset with a bearing. So, as you saw, if you looked back at my video with the fidget spinner, you'll see how that helps by reducing friction at the top, and I can get a faster rotation with the spindle. So give me a second here to get things set up, and we'll get right to it. Okay. So on the off chance this works, I've got a little bit of a tender bundle there. My knees are not going to like me after this. All right. This is either going to be epic or a disaster, but we'll learn either way. I see smoke. Oh, I lost my ember. But interestingly enough, if we look here, we did ignite the chaga. So let's see if we can. this is on camera. Well, we're getting it to char, but we're not getting it to light. What else can we try? If help if I have more grass. just don't have enough grass. Let me pause this for a minute. Okay, I ran quick to put together a new tinder bundle. We'll get some jute twine in there. There we have it. Just needed the right tinder bundle. Alrighty. Somewhere there's a way to spin this camera around that I can never figure out. Anyhow, hopefully you can see me. I'm sure I'm a sweaty mess right now because it is humid as heck out here. But there we go. So we have discovered that you can indeed use chaga to make a hearth board to start a fire with a bowdrill. Not exactly the traditional way. We did get an ember from the powder, which is the traditional way, but as I kind of figured, we with the chaga up, which I suspected might happen. So that's not a bad thing because it worked out well once I got a good tinder bundle. And like I say, now that's going to smolder that piece for a good long time. And you could throw that in a can or something, tin can, and carry that along with you to your next campsite, and you're all ready to start your fire. Alrighty, I'm gonna clean this mess up and get out of here because the mosquitoes are eating me alive. Hopefully you're seeing my face right now and all the sweat running down it. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Took a little longer than I expected, but that was my fault because I didn't create a very good tinder bundle. But anyhow, I hope you have an awesome day. Try that for yourself. You know, you don't need to use a piece of chaga. It's not the easiest stuff to come by, and it's rather expensive to buy. But, you know, try different ways to start a fire. Use a 9-volt battery and some steel wool. Use a regular battery and a piece of gum wrapper that's foil on one side and paper on the other. All kinds of ways you can do it. Mickey from Hillbilly Ridge, he did it with a flint and steel and some jar cloth in a video the other day. So all kinds of ways to do it, and it's good to know how. So hopefully you're not looking at the top of my head or my chin or something right now. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go catch my breath, wipe the sweat off my brow, and get on with the rest of my day. I hope you enjoyed, and y'all have a wonderful day.